Hello friends, welcome to Código Amad. In today's video I will talk about the TN code and the TC code. I will also make a brief mention of the TA, TD and TE codes, which can be used to replace the TN code in some situations. Before starting with today's video, I prefer to summarize the 5 codes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will explain these 5 codes in depth later. So, the 5 codes are used to work with programming screens. The programming screens contain information about flights operating during a specific period of time, which is usually 1 week. I start with the video. Let's go. HETN is used to access help pages on flight frequency programming screens. HETC is used to access help pages on how to make changes to the programming screens. TN is used for neutral searches of programming screens. When we want the search for these screens to be sorted by arrival time, we will use the TA code. When we want to search for programming screens to be sorted by departure time, we will use the TD code. And when we want the search for programming screens to be sorted by flight duration, we will use the TE code. In the following pages, in this one and in this one, in these 2 pages, I will use the TN code at the beginning of some transactions. Here, at the beginning of this transaction, and in all the transactions you can see in this page. Okay? It will serve as examples of searches that can be carried out on the programming screens. As you can see in all the examples, TN, this TN, can be replaced by TA, TD or TE. On the following page, in this one, we can see what could be a screenshot, okay? This could be a screenshot. That screen has the transaction TN24 APR MAVBCN at the top. The transaction is what generates all the information below. All this information is generated because of this kind of question. The transaction is kind of a question, and the information you can see here is kind of an answer. Now I am going to anticipate how I am going to analyze the response of the Amadeus system. I will analyze the answer As I said before, the answer is this part. In these 2 pages, I will analyze the answer, okay? I am going to analyze the heading is this part, in its entirety. However, of the 4 options that Amadeus offers us, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I am only going to analyze the first option, this one, in its entirety. I will use the first option as a reference to analyze the most important points of the options number 2, 3, and 4. I begin with the explanation of this kind of a screenshot, okay? Let's go. I said that above we have the question that we put to Amadeus through the TN24 APR MAVBCN transaction. TN is the code that is used to initiate the transaction. 24 APR is the abbreviation of April 24. MAV is the abbreviation for Madrid. BCN is the abbreviation for Barcelona. Therefore, we ask Amadeus through a neutral search with TN to show us a schedule screen with the frequency of existing flights from Madrid to Barcelona during the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24, that is in the calendar, from the day we are. Now, I begin to analyze the answer that Amadeus offers us, okay? I'm going to analyze this part in these 2 folios, so pay attention to these 2 folios and this part at the same time, please. The first line of the answer, this part, is the heading. Amadeus timetable -TN is here, okay? So, is used to indicate the name of the screen and the type of the screen. The next part is bcmbarcelona.es. Here, okay? Refers to the destination and serves to indicate the city code, the name of the city, and the code of the country in which is located. The next part I am going to analyze is 24 APR 33 01 May 33, which is here, okay? Serves to indicate the range of dates that interest us. When we type 24 APR in the transaction up at the top of the screen here, Amadeus is generally set up so that all transactions of the TN type offer us the flights they operate within 7 days of the date we have written. That is why here we can see that Amadeus indicate the start date 24 APR 33 and the default end date 01 May 33 in order to inform us that all the options that will appear below, all these options, the 1, the 2, the 3 and the 4, all the 4 options meet that requirement. So the option 1, the option 2, the 3 and the 4 have in common this information of the heading, okay? So this affects to the option 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now I am going to explain the first option that Amadeus offers us, the option number 1, and I will make small comments about the other 3 options, okay? The option number 2, the option number 3, and the option number 4, okay? Let's go for the first option, this one, okay? 1UX888, which is here, is used to indicate the option number, which in this case is 1, and to indicate the flight number, which is UX888. D, which is here, is used to indicate the frequency of the requested service. In this case, we see the letter D, which serves to indicate that the frequency of the flight is daily. That is, it operates every day. I am going to take the opportunity to briefly comment on what appears in options 2, 3, and 4 in the frequency section, okay? In the number 2, we can see a 4. In the number 3, we can see a 45. And in the option 4, we can see X4. As I said, in option number 2, we can see a number 4. That means that the flight only operates on Thursdays, because the number 4 means Thursday. In option number 3, we can see a 45. That means that this flight only operates on Thursdays and Fridays, because the number 4s mean Thursdays and the number 5 means Fridays. In the option number 4, we can see X4. That means that flight operates every day of the week except Thursday. The X means except. You can see more information here about the same concept, about the same topic. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 represent Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As I said, when an X appears in front of any of these 7 numbers, such as X4, for example, it means that the only day of the week that a flight doesn't operate is the one in front of the X. Next, MAV2 BCN1, which is here, okay, is used to indicate the departure airport code, which in this case is MAV, and the departure terminal number, which in this case is number 2. It also serves to indicate the destination airport code, which in this case is BCN, and the arrival terminal number, which in this case is number 1. 0830 0950, which is here, okay, is used to indicate departure and arrival times. Then we can see a 0, which is here, is used to indicate the number of stops on the route. We see the number 0 because it doesn't have any stops in the middle of the journey. If the number 1 appears instead of 0, it means that there will be a technical stop. It means that the plane can stop for the purpose of picking up passengers or refueling, but all the people inside the plane cannot get off. 15 APR 33 12 May 33, which is here, is used to indicate the start and end dates of the validity of option number 1 about this option, this means that Amadeus is informing us of the full period in which flight UX888 from Madrid to Barcelona operates with all the features that appear in option number 1, with all the characteristics they have in common, okay? It is important to understand between 24 APR 3301 May 33 and 15 APR 33 12 May 33. Okay, I'm going to speak about the difference between this and this. Okay? The first combination of dates, this one, refers to the 7-day period that we are consulting, and the second combination of dates, this one, informs us that from April 15, that is 9 days before April 24, the flight of option number 1 begins to be available. We also see that this option number 1 will be available until May 12, that is 11 days after May 1. Now I am going for 99C, which is here, okay? It's used to indicate the code of the type of aircraft. Finally, 120 is used to indicate the duration of the flight. In this case, it lasts 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now I am going to explain some examples with transactions that can be made using the TN code in this page, okay? The first one, TN MAVBCN, is used to search for flight schedule screens from Madrid to Barcelona during the next 7 days, taking as a reference the day on which we are searching. TN24MAVBCN is used to search for flight schedules screens from Madrid to Barcelona during the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24 on the calendar from the day we are. TN24MAVBCN 1300 is used to search for flight schedule screens from Madrid to Barcelona that depart from 1 p.m. onwards. We ask the system to show us the options available for the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24 that is on the calendar from the day we are. The next transaction, TN24 APR MAVBCN /AIB, UX, is used to search for flight scheduling screens from Madrid to Barcelona and that are carried out by the airlines Iberia and Air Europa. We ask the system to show us the options available for the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24 that is on the calendar from the day we are, the maximum number of airlines we can add after the bar is a total of 3. The 3 airline codes must be separated by commas. The letter A is only written in front of the code of the first airline. TNIB24APR MAVBCN is used to search for flight scheduling screens from Madrid to Barcelona that are made only by a specific airline, which in this case is Iberia, and which is represented by the IB code. We ask the system to show us the options available for the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24 that is on the calendar from the day we are. And finally, TN24APR/SU is used to search for flight scheduling screens from Madrid to Barcelona and that are made only on Sundays. That is why SU is written after the bar. In this type of transaction, the first two letters of the name of the day, of the week, replace the full name. In this case, it is written SU because it means Sunday. We ask the system to show us the options available for the next 7 days, taking as a reference the first day of April 24 that is on the calendar from the day we are. Now, I am going to explain several examples of transactions that can be performed with the TC code. The TC code is used to make changes to previously made searches with the TN code and its derivatives. By using TC, we can modify all or part of a search on flight scheduling screens. TCTN is used to change a search that has been previously done so that now the new search is with the TN code. TCTA is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with the TA code. TCTV is used to change a search that has been previously done so that the new search is now with the TD code. TCTE is used to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is with the TE code. Before starting with the next 8 transactions from TCAN to TCSE, all these 8 transactions, I recommend that you watch the specific videos I have made about the AN codes and their 3 derivatives, it means AA, AV, AE, and about SN and its 3 derivatives, it means SA, SD, SE. So, TCAN is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with the AN code. TCAA is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with the AA code. TCAD is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with the AD code. TCAE is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with AE code. TCSN is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is with SN code. TCSE is used to change a search that has been previously done so that now the new search is with the SA code. TCSD is used to change a search that has been previously done so that the new search is now with the SD code. Finally, TCSE is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now with the SE code. TCMAD serves to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is departing from Barcelona. TC BCN is used to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is with arrival in Barcelona. TCMADBCN serves to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is with the Madrid-Barcelona route. TC25APR is used to change a search that has been done previously so that the new search is now dated April 25. TC1800 is used to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is with an exit at 6 p.m. Finally, TCR25APR1800 is used to search to change a search that has been done previously so that now the new search is with a return on April 25 at 6 p.m. The letter R is used to indicate that we only want to change on the return. Before ending the video, I will make a brief mention here about the order in which Amadeus usually displays the information on the schedule screens. First, it shows the flights that do not have stops. Second, shows direct flights. And third, shows flights that have an intermediate connection. Folks, we have come to the end of the video. The following videos will run in the same way that I have made. That is, explaining each of the parts of Amadeus as extensively as possible. Remember to subscribe and like this video if you liked this video. Don't forget to share it with anyone who might be interested. It would be a good gift, both for those who need a booster and for those who didn't get a feel for the program. Above all, it would be a good gift for the latter, who now have a second chance with my videos to take advantage of the time and money allocated in the past, and that they will finally be able to make profitable. Thank you very much, and I will tell you the same thing as always. Love to be loved.